What's up, guys, and welcome back to Minecraft Survival. And as you might notice, I've done a little bit of renovating since I saw you last. Um, Not much. I planted a whole lot of the sugarcane. I now call that sugarcane peninsula. So we can make paper and books and sugar if we need to. A lot of the crops have grown. I had to dig up some of the crops. In fact, we're probably going to do that sometime soon. Ignore the holes. That's just if I decide I want to expand the farms. And as you might notice, that the danger tower has been changed to cobblestone. That's because, as you might have noticed, my levels are down to 10 now because I had a run-in with some endermen trying to get some ender pearls. And I have some loot I gotta show you guys. And one of them grabbed a piece of sand block, which messed the entire tower up, so I decided to make it out of cobblestone since they cannot pick cobblestone up. So this is the new danger tower beacon. I've renovated around the danger hole, made it a little bit cleaner, and inside the danger hole I've changed the walls and the ceiling to all be, uniform, so it all looks good. I've moved 2 chests over here, so there's 4 chests over there now, and then there's 4 furnaces over here, just in case, we want to cook more than once. Fixed the wall back here a little bit, and I ran into a little mini cave. So that was pretty cool. Now, the loot I want to show you. I also went back over to the extreme hills biome and managed to pick up an egg, and I want to show you guys something that I have not yet created in the game, since it has been established. And there is a new snapshot, but I did not download it. I don't think there's anything too groundbreakingly new in it. So there's that. Now, living in the desert is awesome because there's creepers, skeletons, and endermen everywhere. And I got some great loot. As you can see, I'm using a bow. I think there's a few bows I acquired, yeah. I've got quite a few bows in my arsenal from picking them up. But more importantly, I got 3 ender pearls, and I managed to get a music disc. Surely out of luck, it's one of my favorite ones too, Melohi. And we're not going to play that because I don't want to waste any of my diamonds until we have an abundance of them to make a jukebox. But yeah, got 3 ender pearls and a few bows, but we can just make our own bow. But the music disc was the important thing along with the ender pearls. But unfortunately an enderman did take me out, so my levels are down. Other than that, didn't do much else, just a little bit of exploring, gathering of like wood and stuff. Where did I put all the wood? There it is. There's all the wood. I don't know what it's doing in there. But something I've always wanted to make is a pumpkin pie, and now that that's in the game, I'm super stoked to do that. I'm gonna waste my 1 egg, but there's tons of chickens over in that extreme hills biome, to make a pumpkin pie. I'm not even that big of a pumpkin pie fan, but the fact that we can make it is awesome. So we have a pumpkin pie now. Ooh, a lot of lag. I am in the wind tunnel, but there's just a lot of lag. What is going on with that? Yeah, all the crops have grown, or most of them have. And I believe that's all. I kind of want to spruce up the outside of this. So, what I want to do is I want to plant some things. So let's make some bricks. How many bricks do we want? We'll make 8 bricks, because that should be a good enough amount of bricks to make. And I also want to make a sign for the danger hole, which is why I picked up all this wood. Because, the danger hole is awesome. At least I like the danger hole. So let's make a sign for the danger hole. I forgot that they make 3 signs now. That's incredible. And they stack. I'm not used to that still. So let's put a sign here at the danger hole. Danger hole headquarters. Danger hole HQ. I can't type. Let's actually type out headquarters. Is headquarters one word or two? Headquarters. Danger hole headquarters. Is that even how you spell quarters? I think it is. It's very late. Anyway, danger hole headquarters. Let's go check on our bricks. Alright, we got 3. And let's make some shears since we haven't done that yet. You can make that in the 2x2 now that I think about it. Oh yeah. Also, all my armor has been refurbished, and some of it's about halfway done too. Those Endermen, man, they do a lot of damage. Alright, now we have our shears. So let's go get some ornamental things, like, let's get this dead bush. Sweet. And I want to go get one of those little pine tree saplings. Those ornate trees. I really don't want to be wandering around at night, so I kind of want to do this quickly. So let's get out there as quick as we can and get back. We might pick up some vines and some leaves too, just because, you know, now that we have shears, we can do that. And we can also get wool from sheep without killing them, which is probably the best use of shears, besides getting leaves. There's the vines, there's the ornate tree I was looking for, and wow. That picks up leaves very quickly. That's incredible. I did not know they went that fast. I usually don't have to harvest leaves. I've pretty much just made this jungle look terrible, but I'm okay with that. We also picked up some grass, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's head back to the danger hole. Yeah, oak leaves. I don't think we got any jungle leaves. We got some grass, we got some vines, and we got those ornate tree. Alright, back to the danger hole before it gets too dangerous here. Shoot, there's a creeper. Anyway, to get a record, what you have to do is you have to... Let's see if I can get one. You have to hit a creeper twice with a diamond sword, and you kind of have to get lucky with any other sword, like an iron sword. And then you have to have a skeleton shoot the creeper and kill it. It has to get the final blow on it. So let's see if we can do that. This is a very sketchy thing to do. There's a lot easier ways to get records. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One more. I'm down here. I don't want to be down here. Let's see if we can get back to higher ground. He's a good shot. He's a damn good shot. Look at that. He probably wasn't even aiming for us. Oh, come on. Where's the creeper? Is he still following us? Creeper is still following us. But so is the stupid skeleton. I want to see if I can get another record. Oh, come on, creeper. Come on, we're over here. Look at us. Look at us. Maybe I can get the skeleton to shoot it in the water. See if I can sink. Come on. Oh shit! That was bad. That was bullcrap. One more shot and it would have been taken down. You know what? Yeah, you have to hit it 3 times, I think, with a steel sword. Ah, we let that guy get the upper hand on us. All right, we'll try to get more records in the future. Did I break any of my armor? I thought it's doing a lot of damage. I guess hard mode skeletons are a little tougher than I remembered. You know what? No, I'm gonna see if I can get another record. I want to get one on cam just to prove that I got it legitimately. So let's go see if we can find a creeper. Hit it 3 times with this iron sword, and then see if we can get a skeleton to snipe it for us. Or we could run back to the danger hole because our sword just ran out. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that first. And let's just sleep for the night. We'll do the record thing in a later episode. I pretty much record 3 episodes at the same time. Sweet. Oh yeah, I was trying to eat next to the bed before I started this video. Alright. These are done. So let's make some pots for our plants. 2 pots. I hear them dying out there. Where'd he die? Yeah, who cares? Alright, let's get our pots out and put our little plants in there. We'll put one there, and we'll put one there. Alright, we'll do the dried shrub here. It's so cute. And the, what is this actually called? Fern. We'll do the fern here. There. That looks like hell in the desert. What was behind me? I was gonna say if it's a creeper. Yeah, also, there's holes all the way around from trying to take down Endermen and creepers sneaking up on me. Like there's one. There's a bunch over that way, etc., etc., and whatnot. So there's that. The danger hole headquarters looks all spiffy. Guess I could have put flowers in there too, but meh. Do I have flowers? I have a rose and a flower. Rose and flower is what it's called. Alright, anyway, I'm not going to be paying attention to where any of this stuff goes. We got to make a new sword. I'll move everything else in the future. And there's something I want to check out. Remember when I was like, I heard all those zombie sounds? I went back to that area, and I stood there for a little bit, and I kept hearing more and more zombies. So I'm pretty sure there's a spawner around that area, and I want to go check it out. Where did I put my torches? Guys, if you see my torches, tell me, because I don't see them anywhere. And I know I had a lot of them. No, really, where are they? There they are. Duh. Anyway, I'm actually going to leave this here just in case. So, let's head down to that area. I've marked it with a few torches, so I should be able to find it fairly easily. I think it's to the right of the cavern, or to the left of the cavern. Sorry. 2 torches marks the way. Yep, there's the 2 torches. Now I just gotta figure out which way to go here. And then it's a torch in the middle of the ground, so let's try this way first. That was not the right way to go. Alright, let's... If it's another spawner, well, it's a zombie spawner if it is a spawner. And that's... I guess that's alright. Zombie spawner, Skeleton spawner's where it's at, though, because, you know, bones, arrows, possible skeleton heads when those finally get implemented. You can still get wither skeleton heads. I think that's the only head you can get in the game, though. Come on. Where did I put that thing? That's the way back. We went down that way, didn't we? Well, let's head back down this way anyway. I don't think it's through here. Oh! Well, there's the torch I placed in the middle. Alright. Let's wait here for just a little bit. Alright, well, I don't hear any now. But I know there's got to be a spawner somewhere around here, because I heard them spawning. I'm not crazy. Well, I am, but not in that sense. My instinct tells me to dig straight down. There we go. See? See? There's zombies. My instinct tells me to dig straight down, but that could be a potentially bad idea. So let's kind of... Oh! That was bad! And it is a zombie spawner. Holy shit, that was perfect. Let's light this place up. There's a lot of gravel here. I actually was not expecting it to be right below us. I kind of expected it to be around us because I could definitely tell that it was a spawner just because of the fact that so many zombie sounds were coming from here after standing here for a few moments. But I was not expecting it to be literally right below us. In fact, where did we fall through? Right here. Ah! That scared the crap out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Let's light this place up. That's interesting. So we have 2 spawners, kind of very near each other. Is that a cave spider? No, just regular spiders. Thankfully, those annoying ones that poison you. Ugh. Got a whole new cave system. Oh. Haha. No, we didn't. We just haven't checked this. Let's mark this off with gravel because I don't really want to do exploring right now. Yeah, you 2 fight each other. Alright, we'll check that in the future. And we'll light this area up. That's cool. 2 spawners right next to each other. Now for dungeon loot. 2 saddles. Nice, nice. So if we get a pig, we can saddle him up. 3 saddles, cocoa beans, redstone, gunpowder, bucket, cocoa beans again. Not bad. Not bad loot. All right, let's light this whole place up just in case. That's cool. There's a lot of iron around here too. I'm gonna gather that up. So 2 spawners fairly near each other. That doesn't happen that often. Okay, that's where we came from. I was wondering. Let's dig a staircase back up there. Pick up the iron on the way. That's cool. I'm actually really happy that I was right. I knew there was a spawner there. No one said it wasn't, but still, I was right. I was right. More iron. We're gonna have tons of iron. I might actually make an anvil, because what I didn't know about anvils until someone else pointed it out to me is that you can get higher what's the word I'm looking for? Enchantments. If you have like looting, looting's a terrible example to use. If you have a efficiency 4 and another efficiency 4, you can put them together and they'll be like an efficiency 5. That is actually awesome. So that might be something I look into now that we have a ton of iron. Let's get out of here. Come on. Let's light this up so we know that it's here, even though we can see down there. More mossy cobblestone too, so that's good. So I guess we could set up a mob grinder there, but what do they drop? They just drop rotten flesh. They used to drop feathers, which would be helpful, but nah. I think they drop potatoes as well. And I have not run into a poison potato yet. Yeah. I don't know how you get poison potatoes. Sorry, gotta scratch. I know you guys want to hear about that and whatnot. We also gotta eat some carrots. But I am very happy to see that there is another dungeon very near the danger hole. This has become the more dangerous hole now. You know what? Maybe we'll plant things to signify dungeons we find in the danger hole. Why did I go this way? I knew that was the wrong way to go, and I kept going that way. What is that? I feel like that's something we plugged up. There we go. That's the way we need to be going. And then down this way. There's where I dug out all the dirt. Alright, yeah, okay, we're back. Sweet, sweet. Hopefully it's nighttime outside and we'll try to go get another record. Because, you know, records are cool. And if it's not, we'll harvest a lot of our crops. I like how at the beginning of this Let's Play I was like, I can't find iron. Now I'm pretty much swimming in it. Enough so that I can make a anvil probably. 22 things of iron calls for I don't know how much coal. We'll just throw it all in there. I've moved everything around. There we go. Yeah, we'll just throw this in there. And I'll move all this in the future. Oops, need those. It seems like it's nighttime. Nope. Alright, well let's go harvest our crops. Since we can do that fairly quickly. This is my favorite thing. Alright, you ready guys? I know some of them haven't been grown yet, but I don't care. Because this is my favorite thing to do. Oh, it's just so fun. Alright, well, I don't want to make you guys watch all this, so I'll take these out and get back to you. But I also do like hearing the music. I liked leaving that in. I enjoyed leaving that in last time. Because, you know, atmospheric. And it is turning night, so we'll try to get the record too. Not a lot of potatoes. I noticed that they don't give out, that potatoes don't give as many potatoes as the carrots give carrots. Oh, also, you might have noticed that I changed the light blocks above the water to cobblestones for the same reason as I changed the danger tower. It's because an Enderman grabbed one and also stomped my crops, so I'm gonna have to put up Oh, is that a poison one? There we go, there's a poison potato. That's the first time I've seen a poison potato. It'll poison you 100% of the time. I guess I should plant these, but I don't want to do that on camera, so I'll meet you guys when I'm done planting.